So I'm standing in front of a Tin Lizzie LS. And normally what I would do is I would hold my Lizzie stitch, that's on the left-hand handlebar, hold my Lizzie stitch, reach for my machine, flip the on switch while still holding that Lizzie stitch, and let go once I heard the long beep. Then I'll hear a small session of a couple more beeps, depending on the machine and how I have things set up. That would be how I would set my machine up on a regular day with my QBOT. Well, now we have a new tool, and the tool is a connector cable. So I'm going to shut off my machine, and at the top of the QBOT, so I'm going to push the machine back so you can see, at the top of the QBOT I have what's called an LPT or COM port. Looks like what an old printer port used to use. So if you look here in my hand, I have a cord. One end looks like that, and the other end is a 6-pin cable cord. On my left-hand handlebar, I have a black cord that goes from the left-hand handle to the back of the machine. On my right-hand handlebar, there's nothing plugged in. You'll want to do this with your QBOT off and your machine off. I'm going to plug the cable into the top of the QBOT. I can secure that by holding this in place while tightening the screws. It does use a small Phillips head screwdriver. Then I'm going to come to the handlebar, and over here I have a connection. Now what I want you to see is that the piece has a flat piece and then the rest is rounded. The flat goes back. So that's the part that will go back against the handlebar. Seat it in place. So now everything's seated in place. I have my left-hand handlebar, my right-hand handlebar, and it's connected to my QBOT. I can turn the QBOT on at any time. Doesn't matter when the QBOT on button is pushed. Now I'm turning my machine on. I didn't hold any buttons. All I did was flip the on switch. I have a couple beeps that might take place with your machine at that time. And then what's going to happen is, let's go to record mode. We're just going to do a small test to see that we've connected correctly. I'm at record. I push the go button. When I push the go button again, my needle will engage and begin quilting. So know that when you connect everything the way it's supposed to go, that when you push that go button on your QBOT, everything will work. So now you can be happy quilting and everything's synced together. This connector cord will work with the Tin Lizzie LS, the 18/8 by Viking and Pfaff, and know that this will make your life much simpler, because when you push that go button at fine tune or your go button at record, your machine needle will engage at the same time. Happy quilting!